What we doing?
We're gonna talk about our trip to Japan.
No way, dude! Oh my god!
Oh my
So
god. How
cool!
about you stop the recording at this point?
Yo, how about you keep recording and then just leave it in there? Like,
Ah.
what if some people find it funny?
Alright, how about you give a context clue to why and how
Alright.
we decided to go to Japan?
Alright. So we decided to go to Japan because Japan is cool and we like anime and big booty bitches. And that's why we
Yeah, you're
decided to go
gonna
to
find
Japan.
big booty bitches in Japan, I'll tell you that.
JK. So we just thought Japan was a cool place and we wanted to go check it out. And it was after COVID too, so it was a nice time for traveling. So we booked flights to Japan. Well, it was about a year ago in May.
Yeah.
Our trip was in May. No, our trip was actually like today, right? Like we were in
No,
Japan
that's
today,
literally what I
a year
said. I
ago.
said literally a year ago.
That's crazy, man. It's been a long time, but it felt so short, but it was so long.
Yeah? How about keep talking?
How about you keep talking?
All right, so so for context, we went to Japan a year ago from today, which is like towards the end of last week of May last year, 2023, to the 9th of June, right? I know for you it was shorter, because he had to go. He had to go.
Yeah, by like 2 days. It made no difference.
Yeah, for
Makes
sure.
no
Yeah,
difference.
yeah, made no difference. Made no difference if you say so.
Yep.
We book our shit. We looked over. Well, most importantly, we booked our flight like half a year in advance. Yeah, half a year in advance. So we booked it like end of December, like January, sometime around there. So the flight was pretty cheap. It was like 1,000, what, 1,200, 1,200.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. So we booked the trip. It was four of us. Um, I was like, yeah, let's go to Japan since everyone was graduating. Like, all right, let's go Japan. End of graduation. Dane, thank you, Majibi.
Mm-hmm.
So we went. Um, you want to talk about the trip like before we went to Japan, or like,
Yeah, we did a lot of planning.
yeah, for sure, yeah, for sure.
We did so much planning.
We did a lot of planning.
Yep.
So much planning that we
Honestly,
had to
bro,
book our hotel the day before we had to.
yo, we planned so much to have nothing ready. Like that's crazy. Like all we did was book the flights and then book the train tickets, or and then book the JR pass, and that's about it. That's all we did.
Yeah,
And we try to book hotels and we try to find places to do and find things to do and places to go to and like it did not work out. Did not work out. But we had fun though, so it was all chilling.
yeah. If you ever want to visit Japan and visit, not just stay in one city or one prefecture, you may want to buy the JR Rail Pass, which I think has a week, 2 weeks, or like a month. Like there's a few options.
I mean, like it's worth checking out the website now because ours was a year ago. I think they made changes to the JR Pass. So if you do decide to go and you want to buy the JR Pass, just look it up on the website. There's a website and you can buy it there ahead of time. It's a lot to explain, so you guys can just go look at it.
Yeah.
Unless we find it and you screen record and you put it into the video, that would be good
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Sorry, viewers, or listeners. You gotta go do it yourself. I ain't doing that for you. Good luck.
See, this is exactly why we not getting nowhere. We're not gonna get
I
no
ain't
views
getting
because
paid
you don't
enough
want to
to
do
do
that.
that. Maybe if I get 100 likes, I'll go do it for next time. That's it.
Yeah.
I'll make
Okay.
that deal. I know that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You want to talk about the stuff that you packed? Like, you want to talk about like
Yo, I
what you
pack
packed?
light. I pack light depending on how long you're gonna be there for, and depending on where you go. You don't need to pack that much, because you're probably gonna end up buying stuff when you're in Japan to bring home. Most likely.
Yeah, like
I was
Ron probably bought
frugal.
an umbrella.
I
I'll tell you
decided
that.
to
He probably
wait.
still
Did I
has an
pack an
umbrella in
umbrella?
his closet somewhere.
Who, you or me?
You.
Oh yeah.
Where'd you put the umbrella?
Yo, I don't even know where I put the umbrella. Did I buy an umbrella?
Yes, you did. You bought it for $10.
Uh, yo, yeah, it was $10. I have it somewhere. I don't know where it is, but it's somewhere. And literally, I bought it for like what, a day, maybe 2 days.
You didn't even use it.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
Remember that one day it was raining extra hard?
No, it wasn't. Was it?
Nagoya, when we were trying to go to the fucking hostel, and y'all was complaining, and we were in the rain, so we had to stay in there.
Maybe.
That's later on in the story. We'll get to it. But the point is, I bought an umbrella. I don't know where it is now. But most likely, you'll probably be buying stuff like clothes. Like you'll
Yeah,
probably
usually
buy
in
a.
Japan they have like umbrella that they literally have umbrellas everywhere that you could just grab and use. Like you can just pick it up and use, and then just leave it at some other place. Like and it's like those clear umbrellas, like you can see through it. It's literally all shared. So you technically don't even need to buy an umbrella. They have umbrellas for you. It's actually so nice. Um, and what else? Yeah, bring two shoes. Don't be like Mango Mike who only brought one. Cause if it rains and your shoe get wet, eh 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 eh.
Yeah, or you could just let it dry, because mine dried after a day. So
Yeah, yeah. Not having shoes for a day. Have
what do you
fun with
mean?
that.
I was wearing the shoes. Literally, it rained the day it got wet, and then the next day when we were walking to the mall that we went to, it dried up on the way. Literally, like the ground was hot and
Yeah,
the
but
weather was
if you want to
hot, and
walk
it
in
just
wet
dried up.
shoes, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, or you could put it in the dryer, or you can use a hair dryer and cool it down. But realistically, you don't need two pairs of shoes, especially if you're packing light. You don't need two pairs of shoes. You might want a sandal and sneakers, or flip flops and sneakers, or slippers and sneakers, but you don't need two pairs of shoes because realistically, you're not going to need it, and you're just going to be dragging it around. And if worse comes to worse, and you want to buy a pair of shoes, you can buy a pair of shoes in Japan for cheap.
Don't listen to
Like
him.
right now,
Bring two pair. Bring the extra pair of shoes.
or you can do an extra pair of shoes. I mean, if that makes you feel better, you can do that too.
Yeah, bring an extra pair of shoes. You're gonna be doing a lot of walking, unless you have the money
Yeah,
to spend like that. Or
bring comfortable shoes because a lot of walking. Very comfortable shoes.
you could also rent bikes, which we didn't do.
Yeah,
I think it's pretty
or
easy
take
to
public
do.
transport.
Public
Honestly, I don't
transport
even
is
know how I
easy.
feel about riding bikes. Like in the city area, I would not ride a bike there.
I would.
In
I
a
would.
in the countryside where there's less people, yeah, I would, because one, it's not even just the cars. It's like a whole bunch of people on the sidewalk, on the streets. Like you imagine we were in Shibuya and we got a bike. We're like, we're not going nowhere, bro. Realistically, we're just
No,
gonna be.
no, because biking culture is very relevant in Japan. So if you have a
It is,
bike,
but in a
like
city,
you
I'm
can
not
go.
biking in a city though, because you're just gonna be stopping like every 30 seconds because somebody's like right in front of you, right behind you, right next to you.
No, you just zoom
Like,
past. It's normal to Japanese people.
yeah, but I wouldn't. If you're, like I said, if you're in a countryside and you have room and you want to zoom, go ahead, but I wouldn't. And you're not really
Anyways,
missing that much
anyways,
for not getting a bike, so you could just walk.
anyways. So we booked our flight to from which
Mm.
airport? LGA, New York,
I mean, yeah, LGA, JFK, those are the cheap airports you want to fly out of.
and then you land in NRT, which is um, near Tokyo, like right besides Tokyo. We're in on the outskirts of Tokyo. That's the airport that you want to go. You don't want to go to what was the what's the other one?
Wait, I thought we wanted to land in HND.
Oh, HND. Oh, okay. You want
NRT
to
is the
land in
foreign one.
HND, which is the one near Tokyo. You don't want to land in NRT, which is the further one, and that airport is a headache. It's a
Yo, you
headache.
know what's crazy?
What's crazy?
My quad muscle be twitching. Like it was twitching on, like it was twitching today. Just fucking nothing. Like it wasn't sore or anything. It was fucking twitching. It was like a heartbeat. It was like boom, 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 boom. I'm like, damn, I'm really big, huh?
Here we go.
That's crazy. And
Here we
it still
go.
doesn't now. It still doesn't now a little bit, but not as much as earlier. Like it was so. It wasn't even like it doesn't hurt or anything. It doesn't feel. It felt uncomfortable, but it didn't hurt or anything. Like it was just. It was like something was crawling under my muscle. It's crazy.
I don't think that's something you want to be proud of or flex on. I think you might need to go
I
see
mean,
a
I'm just saying
doctor.
it's crazy. I don't think I need to see a doctor. I don't need to do
Yeah, you
that.
know what else is crazy? Cancer cells. You can't kill them. That's crazy, right? Why don't you have those?
Yeah, I know I don't have that. So how about we relax?
All right. So we it was like a 22-hour flight. We went from New York to Canada, to Montreal to be specific, and then we had to wait for like 4 hours, and then we went from Montreal straight to HND. And by the way, if you're taking a long flight, I mean, for like beginners, if you never flew international before, bring some snack, man. The airport food is expensive as fuck, and you get hungry. You get hungry.
Yeah, or you just be a man and not eat, or just eat the food
Yeah,
that
yeah,
you eat
or
on the
you just
plane.
can't starve. Just
Because
starve.
realistically, you're gonna have food on the flight. So
Yeah, don't be
international
too
flights, they
dependent
usually give you
on
food.
those food though. It's not that good. It's not that good.
Mm.
Oh, yo, I sort of got the only
It's
snack they had was crackers, right? Was it crackers?
yeah,
You were saying
yeah,
that
and then
too,
they have
right?
like a dessert. Dessert. They had dessert. They had like cake or something, or what is it? Buns, bread,
I don't know.
something like
It
that.
wasn't anything crazy.
You had chips like pretzels. That
Oh
was a
yeah,
good.
I
That
was
was
munching on pretzels all the time during the flight. I was getting tired of those.
yeah.
And if you're gonna
Or
pick your seat for the plane, please pick aisle. I'm tired of I like if when I'm sitting like towards the outskirts, like towards the window. So Mango Mike was on the window seat, and I was in the middle, and there was someone next to me who was a stranger. Our two friends were sitting in the back, so that's whatever. Uh, like if you gotta go take a piss, you gotta like go say, "Excuse me, may I go take a bathroom?" Like you kind of feel bad, right? Especially when they're like taking a nap and everything. So I would say take an aisle seat. The problem with that is someone might bother you, but I'd rather
yeah,
do
but it's
that.
it's much better because if you're doing a long flight and you have long legs or you're a tall person,
Here we
if you're
go.
short, it probably doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If you're short, it doesn't matter. But if you're a tall person, and you got long legs, you're probably gonna want to get up and walk around during the flight. And if you sit inside next to window seat or the middle seat, you're gonna have to ask somebody to get up. Whereas if you sat on the aisle seat or the seat closest to the aisle, you can just get up whenever you want. I mean, it's just a minor inconvenience, but I mean, it just window seats aren't that crazy. Like maybe when you take off, maybe when you land, those are like the 5 minutes, 10 minutes that you're actually gonna think it's cool, and then for the rest of the 12 hours, you're not gonna think it's cool.
It's
So
pitch black. Like you don't see
yeah,
anything.
you're not gonna be looking out the window like that. You're not gonna see nothing. So you know, it doesn't really matter that much. So the aisle seat much better. Aisle seat is highly recommended.
Or you could just
Oh,
take
of
the
course,
bathroom seat. Honestly, it doesn't really stink.
yeah,
Like if you
yeah,
take the
that,
bathroom seat, like the one right next to the bathroom, I think it's like a two-seater.
yeah,
And
but
it's like maybe
also
like
if somebody takes a shit and they open the door, you gonna smell it. So
all
if you want to
right.
smell
I
that,
mean,
take the
I
bathroom
guess you
seat.
take your chances. I mean, I was on the flight back. I took the bathroom
It's
seat.
not taking, bro. It's not taking your chances. It's 100%, bro. Most
All
people
right.
go
I
to
mean,
the bath.
from personal experience, I didn't smell anything.
Okay, if you say
Just saying.
so.
But yeah, or you could just buy first class tickets. You don't gotta worry
Yeah, and
about any
yeah,
emergency.
if you're not poor, yeah, you can do that too.
Yeah, if you're not poor, make sure to support us. I'll create a GoFundMe for my next Japan trip. You can support me down there, or you can
Yeah,
support Mango Mike by purchasing his Nintendo game on eBay.
yeah. I have a few games, Nintendo games. If you're interested, leave a comment because I can let you know what games I have. Or actually, I'll leave it in the description below, and if you guys wanna ask about it or wanna buy it,
Or
just leave a comment.
your ad time is over.
Just ask about
Your
it, and
ad
then
time is
I'll
over.
reach out to you.
Your ad time is over. All right, welcome back to the podcast. So so things to do right after you land at the airport. First is if you bought a JR pass, there should be a section in the airport where you could get your JR pass. So you don't actually receive your JR pass before you enter Japan. You receive like kind of like a receipt. You just gotta take the receipt to the JR Rail Pass department in the airport. They'll give you the actual pass, and then you can use it for duration. Um, what else? You also want to exchange money, even though most stores, most convenience stores take a credit card or a debit card. It's like Visa, Master, or something else. I don't think they take American Express. So if you have that, good luck. But if you have cash, you can exchange it at the was it what they call it, a bank or the exchange center?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. So cash for cash, U.S. to yen. And
A
currently in
currency exchange, yeah.
2024 May, the yen is dropping like uh, dropping like if you were step into Jupiter. It drops very fast. I don't know what that one. All right. What was I going? Yeah, so you can get a lot of yen. Um, good time to visit Japan, I guess. I don't know if the prices went up because of the yen drop, but still a good time. Still a good time if you can find a cheap flight. If you're poor, like us. But if you're rich, don't worry about that. And then the third thing that you want to do is um, get a cellular plan if you don't have international plan. So for all four of us, we didn't have international plan, so we just bought data. How much did we buy? 30 gigabyte? Or 3 gigabyte?
Uh, I think it was 30 gigs,
30?
maybe. No, it was. I don't know. I forgot. It was something, but it was more than enough.
It was
Then
way
it
more
was
than
more than
enough.
enough. that we needed. We only bought that much just to be safe. I think we bought.
Each
I
of
don't know,
us
but the
bought that
plan,
much.
yeah, which was fine because in case one person gets lost and you're separated from your friends and you can't share a hotspot, you will at least have the data to
And it's not even
sustain
for that
yourself.
though. Like, cause like I sort of got every corner of a street. There's like a little booth where there's like a Wi-Fi thing. Like, you can step into the booth and you can connect to the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, but that's inconvenient. And if you're on a train or if you're somewhere where that isn't readily available, then having your own data it helps a lot. So
Um,
we were just cautious. We bought more than enough, and
we thought
I
we
mean I
bought
don't
way
regret it
more than it
honestly.
was like $80 per plan.
Was it 80? I don't think it was 80. It
It
was
was
40, right?
80. It was 80.
But it lasted us for 2 weeks. So I mean, if you're
Uh,
going for less time than that, then
I would say buy the cheapest one. It was like 3 gigs. Because when I left Japan, I checked how much data I used. It was like less than 3 gigs. So
yeah.
you don't need the fucking $80 plan. Like, save some
Well,
money.
it depends on what you do too. So
Yo, I was
if you're a
spamming
content creator,
Instagram Reels, spamming YouTube videos, spamming Google Maps, and like
okay.
like
But
realistically,
just in case,
if you're
just
using data, like if you're using 30 gigs of data during your trip, what are you doing? You're supposed to be look around the world that you're currently visiting. You're not supposed to
all
be on your
right.
phone.
That's all subjective. So if you're gonna go and you're gonna
You
go
wouldn't
get
go
a,
to Japan and just heads down looking at your phone. Like,
yeah,
30 gigabyte. How what are you
I feel
doing
like
for your living?
I feel like you shouldn't judge and you don't know everybody's circumstances. So
I
if
would
you do
judge
go to
if you
Japan
visit
and you
Japan
buy a
but you use
plan,
30 gigabyte in like 2 weeks. I would judge you.
okay, anyways, if you go to Japan and you need to buy a data plan, just buy the plan that would most
Buy the cheapest one. It
similarly
will work.
correlate
It
to
gets you around.
by the plan that will correlate to what you use in wherever you are in your home country. So if you're using 10 gigs, just buy 10 gigs just to be safe. I mean, if anything
No, because
happens, at least
they
you
have
have data
they only have like four
to
plans for
to go on the
30 gig.
internet.
Just buy the cheapest
So
one
unless you
that can let you use Google Maps, and that's it. Like, all you need is Google Maps and maybe like the translator, which doesn't use much data.
I feel like if we're doing a podcast to help people, I feel like we should just tell them and let them decide. I don't think we should tell them to buy the cheapest plan. I mean, yes, if it's perfect and it's beneficial for everyone, yes, buy the. And if you're on a budget, yes, I would agree, buy the cheapest plan. And if you're trying to save money, buy the cheapest plan. But if that's not you and you use data on the go, then I would just say buy the one
I
that
still think you use the
you
cheapest plan.
or you can do that. You can do that. But I think just for the sake of everyone, inclusive inclusivity, whatever the word is, I think we should just let people decide for themselves.
Yeah, I mean, if you just gonna keep letting people decide for themselves, then like, people don't like making decisions. So I make the decision for them. Buy the cheapest plan. If you don't buy the cheapest plan, you're wasting money. If you think you're gonna use 30 gigabyte of data, don't go to Japan. Just stay home. You have plenty of data at home. Like, you don't have to go to another country just to be on your phone. Internet is not different anywhere. I mean, at other places. It's not like you're living in North Korea and you want to visit outside. That's all I have to say about the data plan from me. What about you, Mango Mike? Got anything else to say?
For a data plan, I'm gonna just stick with what I said. I mean, if you need it,
All right,
buy
got
it. If you
any other
don't, then
stuff to
save money.
say? Like, well, how about you advance the conversation of the podcast?
What conversation?
Yo, about the trip.
What else are we talking about then?
Oh my god. How about we talk about that one time you made a lady fall?
Oh yeah, I walked. I didn't see her. She ran into me with her bike. She fell over, and I tried to help her up, say sorry, and then she moved along. End of story.
This is why foreigners are destroying Japan.
Yep. We should put that as our title. You know how like people put like the first 5 seconds of like or first 30 seconds of like a hooking story. That should be our story at the front of our video. Just me pushing a lady over.
Yeah, that sounds great. People are definitely
Yep.
gonna like and subscribe the video.
Yep.
Crazy. How about we talk about our first night? So, oh yeah,
That sounds so gay.
another thing is get so what we got is a Suica car. They don't have Suica car right now, so I don't know how you pay for your bus for your train, which is different from JR Pass. Only some train takes, only like a couple train takes JR Pass, and most JR Pass are used for bullet trains. Um, so do your research on how to purchase tickets for the plane, bus, because we use a Suica card, and Suica card, they don't have Suica card anymore. They removed it, I think. I think. How about you do your research? How about you fact check me real quick instead of working on your resume?
How about we just leave a link in the comment section below?
Oh
People can
my
click on it.
god, yo, I'm not doing that. If there's 100 likes, I'll maybe I'll add a link to the comment.
All right, get the video to 100 likes, guys. Then he'll add the link.
Um, where was I?
Actually, if we get 100 likes, we'll create a PDF of a checklist of all the things you need to be aware of
Okay, that
for your
100
trip to
likes is too
Japan.
little. I need 1,000. That's a lot of work.
A PDF of all the things you should consider in terms of traveling, in terms of transportation, in terms of necessities. If we get it to 500 likes, we'll include a PDF, a free PDF for your viewing, so you can plan your trip.
All right, that's enough. They get it. They understand. All right, our first night. So we used our Suica car. We got on the train. We got to the hostel that was in Tokyo. Where was it? Where was the area that we were staying in?
Asakusa.
Yeah, Asakusa. Somewhere in
Yep. And
Tokyo.
if we get 1,000 likes, we'll include a PDF of all the places that we've been
Yo,
to,
oh
and
my
all the
god.
and then we'll let you guys know
They
how
get
to
it
plan your
already.
trip.
Oh my god, they get it. We can make a PDF after if there's 1,000 likes. How we just continue this story so you don't bore them.
Yeah, we landed in Tokyo. We went to Asakusa. We went to our hostel. Walked around. We bought some food.
Yo,
We
the
showered. We
hostel,
went to
like
sleep.
literally, it was all Americans. Maybe some Europeans. I don't know. It was just all white people.
There was some Japanese people.
What there? I don't know.
Like a few.
I don't think so.
Yeah, but it was cheap though. It was cheap. So if you're looking for cheap way to spend the night somewhere,
Just go to the
hostels are
hostel.
pretty nice. I
I
mean,
mean,
even
if
hotels are
you're
pretty
traveling
nice and pretty cheap.
alone, I don't really recommend hostels. If you're traveling with a group, hostels are great because usually hostels they're like bunk beds in the same room, so you can live with your homies or your girlies. Um,
If you're comfortable, that is. I mean, I think if you're a guy and you're traveling solo in Japan, I don't think you're gonna have a problem. I mean, I can't speak for girls, but if you're a girl and you want to try it, maybe I think there's some hostels where you only get
yeah,
roomed with
yeah, there
other
was an
girls.
option for
So
us for all
yeah, there was
girls.
yeah, so that's an option. So if you want to try it, I mean, I don't think you're gonna get stabbed. I don't.
Maybe
Can I even
maybe
say
your
that?
stuff might be missing, but it's I mean it's Japan. Like, come on now, nobody gonna take your stuff.
Yeah.
Don't quote
So
me on
it's a
that
cheap
though. Don't
way.
quote me on that for legal reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we kind of went out during the night. It was like, bro, we were looking at everything. Like, man, we shit, we couldn't even go to sleep. We woke up at 5 a.m. Japan time, of course. Was it Japan time? Yeah, we. I mean, we got up super early in
Was
the
it?
morning. Did we? Or
I
did we
mean,
go to
I don't
sleep super
know.
early in the morning?
I think we went to sleep pretty early and we woke up pretty early too. Right? We went to sleep around like 10, 12, something like that. I mean, I didn't feel tired. I think it was just because I was in a new place and I wanted to explore, but I wasn't that tired.
Yeah, the first ever food we ate in Japan was from this old Japanese lady. She was selling bentos on like the side of the street. It was really cheap. It was like $4 for like a a rice porn portaku, something like that. So it's like pork but fried, and then there's like some other stuff that y'all got. Um, I forgot. Basically, it was good. Well, it was good for the time being. Let's just say that it was good for the time being. It was like, oh my god, this is like so cheap. Food is like so good. You know, it was like a new world.
Yeah.
Even even Mango Mike ate more than he should.
Honestly, I don't think I actually gained that much weight going to the trip in Japan because
I didn't
we,
either. I did not gain a single pound.
we did not eat a lot. Like it looked like we ate a lot, but we really didn't. And like, cause like we barely ate like breakfast, right? We barely ate breakfast. We barely ate lunch. We ate maybe a big dinner, or if we ate a big lunch, we wouldn't eat a big dinner. So it was like one or the other. Like it wasn't. So and then we walked around a lot. So
I
a
mean,
lot
I
of
don't even think that's the
exercise.
issue. I think it's just the nature of Japanese food. Like their portion is small and their food is not really like super high on calories.
I mean, I wouldn't say not high on cal. I think fried food has a lot of calories. I just think the portion sizes are small, but we did eat a lot of. We didn't eat like we ordered like multiple portions of like maybe the same food
Yeah, but we
sometimes.
didn't eat
So,
like fried food. Like Japan isn't famous for their fried food. Like sure, we ate some
I mean,
karages.
karage, yeah,
Sure, we
karage,
had
and
like
then the
pork
pork,
tacos.
yeah,
Uh,
the pork,
yeah, whatever the pork thing. But like stuff
yeah,
like
that was,
ramen, like ramen doesn't have that much calories. It's like all salt. It's super salty. There's eggs. Like there's like a, a beef in there, like really lean beef, which is not that high on calories. Like so, like even the convenient food we were getting, like the rice balls, like those weren't high on calories, but it makes you full. It was just high on carbs, which sure it's maybe correlates with calories, but I don't think it's if you compare it to American food like fried chicken, McDonald, like you're gonna get fat on their American food.
yeah.
How about you sound more uh enthusiast? What's that word? Enthusiastic.
I am enthusiastic. I'm so enthusiastic, bro.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. Yeah. So we ate, we slept, and then in the morning we got up. We head to the temple. Um, I don't know what kind of temple it was, but it was really big. Like this is a big ass area of temples, and it's usually is busy around there with tourists. But we went super early, so it was basically just us. Like some places were just closed, so it was pretty chill. Um, what else? What else did we do in the first night?
We went walking around. We talked about that.
Um,
Oh, we looked for things to do for a second because we had to travel. We had to travel the second day to somewhere else.
yeah, didn't we go to Akihabara?
Yeah, but I think that was either yeah, that was before we had to leave. That was yeah, that was in the morning slash afternoon, and then because we woke up really
Was it
early. We went.
who?
We
Was I with you?
yeah, you went. You we woke up. We woke up early, and we literally walked from Asakusa to Akihabara, and
Yeah,
then that was
which
like
was a pretty far walk.
an hour, right? An hour or two. I don't know how long it was, but it was. 'Cause we walked around in Akihabara too, which was crazy because we actually woke up really early at then because we
Yeah,
walked there,
I
we
think we
went
woke
walked
up at
around.
5.
Yeah, and then we came back and we what did we eat? Like we ate and then we left. We had to get ready to pack up the things and go.
Yeah, had to pack up our stuff, dip. Um, did we go back?
What do you
Did
mean?
we go back to the hostel after we went to Akihabara?
Yeah, we had to pack up. Oh no, we didn't walk back. We took the train back.
Okay. Yeah, we took the train back. It's
Because
crazy.
I think I don't think we would have been able to. We wouldn't have time if we walked back. I mean, maybe we would have, but it would have been easier if we just took the train.
Yeah, it was pretty chilling. It was such a nice time.
Yeah, it was not. I think when we went, it wasn't like when we first got there. It wasn't actually hot. Like it was actually nice and cool. And then over the days, it gradually got more and more hot. You know.
Yeah,
So
so probably a good time before the summer would be like the end of May would be like your cutoff point. Like after like going into June is going to be hot. So learn from us.
yeah.
Yep. What else? What else did we do? Where did we go? Oh yeah. So we took the train. Literally, we took the train to the bullet train. So that was our second day uh, in Japan. We took the bullet train to Takayama, right? Did we take
Hmm.
multiple bullet trains?
I don't remember, but I think it was just one. We might have switched trains, but it was. I think it was just one. And to from Asakusa to we went to Takayama. Was it Takayama?
Yeah.
It was a long ride. I knew that because by the time we got to Takayama, it was like nighttime. It was afternoon or nighttime. So it was a few
Yeah, it
hours.
was it was like we had to like go through a lot of change, like in the trains and the bullet trains.
Yeah, by the time we got there, it was nighttime. I remember that because remember we settled in, and then as soon as we settled in, we went to look for food, and we couldn't find food anywhere, so we just ate at a ramen shop. So yeah, we didn't have the energy to walk around too because it was a day of just traveling.
Yeah. How? What was your experience with the bullet train?
It was, I mean, it was, bro, it was like Amtrak. I mean, I can't complain. I mean, it's fast. It's not dirty, so it's nice.
Yeah, I mean they say like the bullet train is really fast, but like I personally didn't feel the fastness. That's probably because like we're inside and we don't really know how fast it's actually going. Like the
Yeah,
senses isn't really
yeah,
giving it.
it felt like
But like I think
um,
like
I don't know.
during one of the bullet trains, I heard like my ear was popping. So we were going from elevation to elevation. My ears were
Yeah.
popping. Um, yeah, which was interesting. Um, what else? What do you think about Takayama?
It was a nice little town. I mean, I don't. Was it a town or city? I'm not sure, but it was definitely nice.
Yeah, and we got scammed at that yakiniku place, didn't we?
Well,
You remember that
what do you mean?
Yakiniku place?
Huh?
That all you can eat meat?
Was that in Takayama?
Yeah, that was in Takayama.
I mean, oh yeah, yeah, okay, yeah. That was actually, look, the food was alright. It was just the service that was really bad. And I think if for foreigners that go to Japan, I mean, I feel like you'll experience this sort of, I mean, a sort of discrimination, but I wouldn't call discrimination, I guess.
Xenophobia.
I mean, I wouldn't. It's just it is what it is.
I mean,
But
xenophobia is pretty strong in like Japan. I will kind of say, like, sure, their service may be really good, but honestly, that's just their culture. Who knows if deep inside they actually hate you? You know, who knows? But
yeah,
yeah, don't really look everything from the surface. You know, take everything for caution. Um, yeah, we went to Yakiniku place. So what happened was we had a timer. It's basically Korean barbecue. So if you've been to Korean barbecue, you know that they time you. Whatever 2 hours. Um, they heat the barbecue plate up. They give you the meat, and then they let you grill, right? And when you finish the meat, you call them over to get more meat. But in this case, we don't call them over. We kind of tap this like button that they apparently can hear. So we tap the button, and just basically no one comes for like 15 minutes. And we were just sitting around, and all we can do is just eat curry. The only thing that was we can get by ourselves was curry.
yeah. I mean, yeah.
The
It's
curry was
just, I
bomb
mean,
though. I'll give them that.
the food was good. The food was good. The service, it was just literally the service. I think, I mean, the place wasn't even like packed. Like it was nice. It was full, but it wasn't like packed or anything. So they definitely could have helped us, and they put us upstairs where no one else was at. So it was literally just us sitting there eating by ourselves. No interaction with other guests that was in the restaurants. They didn't put any other guests in where we were. So I think we were probably the only foreigners in the shop at the time.
True, it was almost like we were
Yeah, but it
segregated
wasn't
by evil.
it
This
wasn't a
place
terrible
was double
experience.
evil.
I don't know if it was, it wasn't terrible overall, but it was literally the service that was terrible. They were just slow. I mean, we were eating a lot of food though, so
Yeah, maybe they got scared. But it's like all you can eat. How you gonna get worried about how much we eat? You know,
yeah.
like out of pocket stuff. So we put that behind us. We're like, don't let one experience ruin your view on Japan. So we just kept going. Where did we go after that? What else you want to talk about in Takayama?
I
There
mean,
like
nothing else.
you went over like we went over this small bridge. It was like a
It
waterfall. It was
was
very
yeah,
cool.
it was a nice touristy spot. I think it was a lot of touristy spot. I think the shops around Takayama is very touristy.
Yeah, it was very
It's a
touristy.
nice.
Like I
It
I
was a
read
very
like I read online that it's not supposed to be a touristy spot. It should be like a low key. But I think like that's just outdated. Like people know this spot, so it's not a
Yeah,
touristy spot.
I think it's quiet. I mean, I think nighttime we were walking around at night and it was very quiet. It was very safe too. Like you don't see a lot of people out and
Oh
about
yeah,
at night.
how about we talk about our hostel there?
I mean, it wasn't the hostel was nice. I mean, it was just one room. It was we all four of us fit into one hostel room. I mean,
Yeah, it was actually a
it was
really
actually
good hostel experience. Like if you want to, all right,
actually I wouldn't
if we get 1,000 likes, like we said earlier, we'll drop everything. Um, get detailed with every name and stuff. But it was a really good place. Like we had
I mean, I don't like the bathrooms. I don't like it was so tiny, bro. It was the toilets
okay,
were in tiny rooms.
how about we wait to talk about that. Let's just talk about our bedroom, where the location of this place. So like this place was
Okay.
literally located on the side of a hill. Like we had to walk up in elevation to get to this hostel. Service great, man. The place was so clean. Like the view was perfect. Like you could literally look out the window and you see the whole town, the whole city, Takayama, or at least most of it. Um, so we had this one room, just four of us, and we had this what's it called? Ta Tachimi,
I have
where you
no
sleep on the
clue.
floor, like the Japanese thing. Tatami, whatever that
Maybe.
Japanese word is. You sleep on the floor. And you have your own, like we had our own stuff and we slept on the floor. So four of us, 4 days, whatever. Which was nice, like Japanese, like basically Japanese culture. You sleep on the floor, no bed, like nothing. So if you want to experience that kind of environment, this is a great place. And again, we dropped the link on it, like 1,000 likes. All right, here,
Yeah.
go ahead, talk about the bathroom.
Oh yeah, the bathroom, the toilet. So the bathroom is small. The toilets are the rooms. The bathrooms were very small. And then the sink. There was like a communal bathroom where you can wash your face, brush your teeth. That's in a public place, so I mean I don't mind that as much. But it's just like when I'm doing my business, I like to have a big space, not a tiny space. And like I had to like duck down to get out of the bathroom, so that was a that was a downside. And then yo, I mean this isn't like it depends on like how you
Honestly,
interpret
I
it,
wouldn't
but
mind because, like, I mean, you have to keep in mind these bathrooms are designed for Japanese people. They're on average statistically smaller. I mean, their bathroom are
yeah,
clean. Like, if you go to the public bathroom in America, I mean, God forbid, bless your soul. But the bathroom in Japan, like, even the bathroom at the mall, like, it's clean. They literally have
yeah,
bidets where you
which
can
was
wash
really
your ass
nice.
cheeks, wash your asshole, blast that shit, power wash it or something. You will walk out there clean, feel refreshed. Your ass will fucking brand new from the fucking birth. Um, it's nice. I mean, bathroom nice, and nothing to complain from here for the bathrooms. All right, go ahead. Where are you gonna
Yeah,
say?
I mean, and then I mean they had a hot tub, which was pretty nice. Um, they had what else did they have? I mean, that's pretty much it. They
How
didn't
about you
have
skip
breakfast,
the elephant in the room?
huh?
How about you not
What?
skip the elephant in the room?
What's the elephant in the room?
So if you so at this hostel, so it's like fully Japanese culture. If you go in the bathroom to wash, you are washing with other people.
Oh yeah, okay. I guess that's yeah, I guess if you're not comfortable, that's something that you should probably look out for. But it had one shower room or hot tub. So if you don't like to share or if you mind
No, it's like
people
the
coming
share
in,
shower. So it has multiple shower, but it's like share. Like it's just there's nothing
right,
blocking
yeah,
you from one shower to the other
yeah.
shower.
I mean technically there was a lock on the door, so if you wanted to lock it, you could have,
I mean, that
I
would just be a
think.
bad manner.
That would be, yeah. So I mean if you
If you're going to
I mean when
if you're going to another culture, don't you want to be with the culture. If you're not with it, then you might want to just book a hotel.
yeah.
I mean, yeah. So it's if you think that you can go in there and see some titties, no, it's separated by men and women. You wash with other men, and if you're a woman, you wash with other women. And if you try to go other place, that's pretty disrespectful. And the Japanese people probably won't do anything about it, but just don't do it. Anyways, so as I took, were you watching with other people?
I think I was yeah, well I walked in on one guy, he was washing. He washed and then I think I was next to him and then after he washed he didn't get in the hot tub and he just got out and then I went in the hot tub. So yeah, it wasn't a terrible experience.
Yeah. So besides from Mango Mike, uh, the three of us we went to the washroom and washed and hop in the hot tub. And Mango Mike didn't want to go with us. He went after us.
Bro, it was not there was not enough room for four people, bro. It was a hot tub.
And we
It was like
so what? Are you
we would have
happy if
been
my
cramped.
toes, fucking nipples, your dick were involved? Like who
Yo,
cares?
that's out of pocket. There
Like
was it was
I'll be
the
happy to
bathtub.
regularly in a Japanese hot tub. Like
The hot tub
even
was
at the
probably the hot tub was a good size for two people. It was a good size for two people. Three, it was getting a little cramped. Four is crowded. Four is
but
yeah. I was
we could
good.
have an intimate bonding moment between the homies.
Yeah, you could call it that if you want.
But you didn't want to go because you were too shy to do it, huh?
Yeah.
啊，我没难拖啊，花过嘞。哦 Anyways, where were we?
Hostel. Oh, there was no food at the hostel, but there was a convenience store near the hostel.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. We forgot to mention our first hostel. We had like a little bit of food. It was like bread and butter, and that was about it, right?
Yeah, it was very basic. It wasn't even like a
There's
it wasn't
coffee.
even like
That
a
was it.
yeah, coffee, it was soup, it was bread, it was butter, it was jam, and that was it.
Yeah, nothing crazy. Um, anyways, in the Takayama place, no food, nothing, which is
I mean,
pretty.
there was food. You just had to order and pay, but we didn't want to order and pay, so we just went to a convenience store to buy cheap food,
Yeah.
which was also pretty nice because I mean, I think I bought a lot of food on what the morning of, and it was a good amount of food for like less than what $15, I think. So
Something like that.
it was a big meal, at least for me. So
Something like that. Anyways, you want to talk about food selection in the convenience store?
yeah, I mean, okay, so for the most part, the food selection is actually it's very similar no matter where you go. Like I think there'll be minor differences as to what you can buy, but for the most part, it's very similar.
Yeah, basically all 7-Eleven basically have the same food. All Lawson's convenience store have the same food, and like
Yeah,
if the branding is the same, they have same food. Um,
yeah. So it's nothing crazy. I mean, it's good. It's good if it's like your first time there and you want to try out the different foods. But I mean, after a couple of trips there, you kind of know what to expect. So I mean, it's not like anything crazy. Like you're not going there just for the convenience store food. But like if you're only eating a meal of convenience store food, you would be satisfied. Like you would be full. You would be happy that you didn't spend a lot of money on it. That's I think that's like the most important. So
yeah. Um, oh, it's past your bedtime.
oh, yeah,
Recording.
all right, go ahead.
All right, welcome back after a short break, a very short break. So where did we go after Takayama?
We went to Kyoto,
Yeah,
I think.
yeah, we
Was it?
did. Can you elaborate? Like,
I mean, I don't remember the travel, but I just remember we went to Kyoto. It was actually another long travel from Takayama to Kyoto.
was it? I thought it was pretty short.
I thought it was. Did we take the Shinkansen? But I don't know if we take the Shinkansen or not, but I felt like it was long because we got there in the afternoon, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Like we left Takayama early and we got on the train and then took the train, got off. I remember taking a bus, and
Oh
by the
shit, we
time
did, bro. Like
by the time we got off
our
the bus,
hostel was really actually in like the nowhere place in
I
Kyoto.
mean, it was not bad, but to be honest, like those were like the probably a few of the worst days because it was raining so much. Like it was raining. I think the whole time we were in Kyoto, basically,
I
except for the
mean, but it
first day.
wasn't
The first day
that
was
bad.
fine.
It wasn't that bad. Like the rain wasn't
Yeah, but
that
like it was.
bad
Yeah, but
compared
it stopped.
to our
I
future
mean,
day.
okay, I guess the rain wasn't that bad, but it was still rainy. It was like gloomy.
It
I think we
was.
had like one nice day. I think we had like probably one nice day because we walked around, but then it started raining again afterwards. But yeah, we had like a one good afternoon, morningish afternoon, and then that was it.
Yeah, we were at this pretty fancy hostel for like a good price.
Was it a hostel or hotel? I don't even know.
I mean, I think it's a hostel because we have bunk beds.
Okay, but like just because you have bunk beds doesn't mean it's a
Okay,
hostel.
but like you can, there's no hotel with bunk beds. So it was two
Okay,
bunk
well,
beds, so fit four of us perfectly.
yeah,
It was
I mean, the
actually
beds were
perfect.
beds.
And we had our own bathroom and everything.
Yeah, but the same problem. The bathroom was so small.
Okay, like it don't matter. Like
And
one
but the
person
room
can
was
go and
nice
do
though.
the
The room like
business, and like
spacious.
you don't need a bathroom that fit two people. And it
Yeah, the
wasn't like you had
bathroom.
to bend back to use the bathroom.
I mean, it was pretty cramped. I mean, for a big guy like me, I
Yeah,
don't
here we
know.
go.
For me, it was cramped. I don't know about y'all, but for
Yeah,
me, it
you were
definitely
pretty
was.
fat back then.
Yeah, I guess so. But
235 pounds.
yeah, I was a husky 235. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, the toilet was really
So
small. I can tell you that. My fat ass was fucking squeezing that shit.
yeah, but that was a tough bathroom situation.
Not tough
Everything
for
else is
me. It was
fine.
pretty nice for me.
We had a washer and dryer, so that's oh yeah, so if you do bring clothes or you don't bring a lot of clothes, you can find hostels or washing machines or you know, wherever you're staying, there should be some washing machine or drying machine. So, I mean, it's a you have to probably provide your own soap and whatever, but for the most part, you can probably wash your clothes. I mean, if it's not like dirty, you probably don't need soap. You can just wash it with the water. But I mean, soap doesn't cost that much. Like you can buy a packet of soap for maybe like less than $1, or laundry detergent for less than $1. So it's not that bad.
Yeah, or you can just hand wash it.
Or you can hand wash it too. But you want to save time, you can wash it. Because we could wash it for free, right?
Yeah, we were washing it for free.
Yeah, we were washing it for free. I mean, it was a free service. I guess it came with the hotel or whatever. Um, the dryer didn't work, I don't think, because it took us a while to dry our clothes. We had to like hang dry it
Yeah,
at some point.
cause it was like the type of machine that the washing and the drying is in the same machine. So
I don't think we were doing it at the same setting, and it doesn't help that it was in Japanese. So we tried using Google Translate, but we could only use so much. So we dried to the best of our ability, and then we just air dried the rest of our clothes, which wasn't that bad. I mean, it didn't take too long, to be honest.
yeah, the morning after that, the we arrived to Kyoto. Here we go. Like I had to cut that out now. Over here
How do you
ruining the
keep it in?
recording.
How do you keep it in?
Ah, see, like this is why we can't do good things. Anyways, the morning after the first morning after we arrived Kyoto, um, we went to convenience store. I think it was a Lawson or something, to get breakfast. Um, so this is my biggest mistake. So I think, oh yeah, we also went to like a sushi shop. When did we go to the sushi shop?
I think it was our first day, right?
No, first day at where?
First day in Kyoto.
So we went to the sushi shop at night.
Yeah, it was a nighttime. It was for dinner.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah, it was the first. I think it was the first night.
okay. So when we arrived to Kyoto, we went to this like a chain sushi restaurant. Um, it has like the plates flying by and stuff. Like I think they have chains, those chains in America. Like you could probably go to California or something, and they probably have it there. Anyways, we had sushi. That was like the first time having like Japanese sushi for me. Well, like in Japan, sushi in Japan for me. Um, was it your first time eating sushi in Japan? Like Japanese sushi? Not like no curry California rolls and stuff.
Yeah,
Oh, well, what you think?
it's pretty good, I have to say. I mean, look, it's an all you can eat place. I mean, at some point, it's the same
That
shit is
wasn't all you can
repeated. Like,
eat.
well, okay, technically, if you had the money, it's all you can. But it wasn't even that expensive. One plate was like a what, less than a dollar sometimes.
Something like
Maybe
that.
like it was definitely under like $2 a plate,
Yeah, it was
unless you like
cheap.
order some fancy stuff. It was cheap. I mean, if you go to any all you can eat place here or just anywhere, you're not gonna like eat that much anyway. So, and for the price you're paying, like, how much did I eat? Do you remember like 30 plates, maybe 40 plates?
Okay,
Not
okay.
even?
You didn't eat that much.
Yeah, exactly. So it was literally a dollar. So let's say I did eat 30 plates. It was maybe $30, $35. At most $40 per person. And like that's a good price for all you can eat place. I mean, in Japan maybe not so much, but in the US, like I can't even find a good all you can eat place for $40 for all you can eat sushi. So I'd say it's worth it. I'd go
Why don't
again,
you
to be
talk about the
honest.
taste instead of the
The
price?
taste, I mean, the taste is pretty good. Like I said, after a certain point, it's like the same stuff repeating. You're not gonna have a huge like the menu wasn't huge. It was a good amount of items. I mean, good stuff, good quality. I would say the
It
taste
was
was good.
alright. It was alright. For some reason, their like soy sauce is like really sweet, so which threw me off a little bit. I thought it was gonna be like a bit salty, but anyways, that's besides the point. So we had sushi, and then the first morning, like I said, we went to the convenience store to get some breakfast food. Um, so my mistake. I bought a um, curry bun with like the outside like bread and then breadcrumbs fried, and then the inside is like curry flavor stuff, like just curry, I think. You're supposed to put it in the microwave and then heat it up. I brought it back to the hostel, put it in the microwave, and apparently I think I didn't heat it up enough. So after I eat it, I had food poisoning and I was out for like the next 3 days. Um, it could be the sushi, but I highly doubt it because the rest of the squad was fine. And that curry bun, like, it was, man, nightmares. Nightmares. It was terrible. How about you talk about what y'all did when I was sick? Yeah, so I just went to bed. I was fucking sweating and,
I mean,
drinking.
didn't we spend? I think we spent the day that you were sick. We just spent. We spent not doing anything, right?
I don't know. Don't ask me.
I think we took like a rest day. It was like a day. I was like, oh yeah, okay. I guess you're sick, and then I guess because you're sick, we'll take the day off and because we did a lot of walking up until that point. So we're like, let's take a day off, and then we chilled. I think we watched a movie maybe, um, and then we just chilled at the hostel. We didn't really do anything crazy because all I remember from that day was we went to get ramen at night, and you weren't there because you were sick. So we really didn't do much, and it was more so like relaxing and getting all the energy back. And I think the day after that was when you got better, and that's when we started doing stuff.
Yeah, I think the day after I got sick, we went to this like it's kind of like an inside market, right? And like,
I don't think that was in Kyoto, was it?
I mean,
Because I
we took
remember,
the.
I remember
I think we took the bus or the train to that place.
it was an inside market. No, I don't think that was it. Was it that?
Uh, like it was just a lot of people.
It was like the colorful thing, right?
The colorful day.
It was like very colorful.
Oh, everywhere is so colorful in Japan. So
Yeah,
I
but
can't
like,
imagine.
okay, and maybe okay. Now I remember. So I guess that was like the first day you were sick, right?
No, the first day, like I didn't. Uh,
Because I remember because we were walking around and we did that, and then I think at a certain point you got really sick, so we had to like just go call it a day.
oh
And
yeah.
it was like around the afternoon, and that was okay. So that was the day that I was talking about. So I guess we did do something, but it wasn't like a crazy day. Like we did walk around. I think we cut it off at like noon, and we went home. And then maybe the next day was the day that you took a day off because you really couldn't get up and you couldn't walk around. So yeah. So that was like technically our first full day was us walking around the market. I mean, it was a nice market.
Yeah, it was indeed a nice market. There's a lot of food to try. Cause I was already feeling sick, so I didn't really try anything. I don't know if you did, but I.
Yeah, we ate at the restaurant. I think. We at the
Uh,
restaurant. We ordered like food or soup or something, or you ordered soup. I ordered some like buns or dumplings or whatever at the restaurant. I mean, I don't think we ate that much. I think we bought like food from like different places. But it was like quick bites, like you just finish in like 30 seconds. So
yeah, and Went back. I was like, fuck, you know, feeling sick.
Yeah.
It wasn't Kyoto. It was May 29th, 2023. See the picture I
Yeah.
sent you?
Yeah, it's yeah, bro, that's I mean the I guess I was talking about the ceiling, but the ceiling was it was like a colorful thing, so but yeah, it was cramped. It was cramped. There was a lot of people, a lot of tourists. We stopped by like a shrine. It was in this market or it was somewhere along this road. So it was nice.
Oh, I can see where I took the picture. It was in Kyoto, Gildan, whatever that's called. It was next to the Kyoto Imperial Palace.
I think we were supposed to go there. I think we were supposed to go there, but then it was like wait, it was first of all that day it was like raining too. It was like
Yo, we should have took more
I mean it wasn't
pictures, honestly.
it wasn't pouring, but it was like terrible weather to be walking around. But yeah. I mean, I took a lot of pictures, I think. Let me see.
Like I don't know why, but some of my picture has like location on it, and some doesn't. For some reason, I don't know why. Like that doesn't make sense. Why does some have location and some doesn't?
Not sure. Okay, I guess I didn't take a lot of pictures. I took a lot of videos. Took a lot of
Yeah, I don't
videos.
have any like a lot of these pictures. Like I don't know why, but some pictures have like location to it and some doesn't.
Oh, I think remember we went to that shop with the yukatas?
What's Yukatas?
Uh, what is that clothes called? Yukata?
Huh?
The Japanese clothes?
Kimoto? Kimono?
Uh, yeah, that and then yukata, I guess it's called.
Yukata. Oh no, I don't know what you say. Anyways, yeah, I got sick and whatever. We took a chill day, or they took a chill day, and I was just suffering. And you know me, nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up, always up. So next day I was like, fuck this. I'm gonna push it through. I'm fucking in Japan. I'm not gonna spend the time in the fucking hostel in bed, you know. So even though I was feeling sick, I still pushed through. Um, I think we traveled all the way down to Osaka. Was it? Where did we
I
go to
mean,
see
yeah,
the deers?
we went to the before we left. I think we went to the tea village. Remember?
Oh yeah, we went to the tea village.
Yep,
Um,
good stuff.
yeah, some tea. It wasn't that crazy. But they had like a museum.
Yeah, which was nice.
Um,
Which was very nice. I think.
yeah,
I think
some
that was like
things.
that was like an attraction that we paid for to enter, but it was like $7.
Yeah, it's
It
really
wasn't even a
cheap.
lot.
It's really
It
cheap.
was it was it was worth the money, definitely. I say.
Yeah, so um, bought some souvenir. Not me. I didn't buy anything. I think. Um, and then we got some food, and then we dipped to the deer park, which was kind of sad because when we got to the deer park in Osaka, right?
Yeah.
Was it Osaka? So we got to the deer park. It was closed, so we couldn't buy any food to feed the deers. Um, but we still got but we still saw the deer and uh, play with the deers. Took some videos, picture with the deers. Pretty fun. The weather wasn't that nice. It was there was like droplets of water, which was I mean rain, which was quite unfortunate. But sometimes sometimes it is what it is. You know. Oh. What else? Was that the last day? I think that was the last day in Kyoto, right?
Uh, yeah, we went to the Tea Village. I don't think we went to.
No, we didn't go to that. It was in
We went
Nara.
to. Yeah, it was in Nara, which was in Osaka,
Was it really? Nara
right?
was in
It was
Osaka.
near. Was it near Osaka? I think. Oh no,
Let's
maybe it
do a
was
quick Google
Kyoto.
map check.
All right. How about you
Nara,
include the Google Maps?
Japan.
Include the Google Map in the video.
Huh?
How about you include the Google Map in the video?
All right, here. I'm gonna drag this. Shit, I'm recording with on window mode, so I can't really. Okay, Nara is like right next to Osaka. It wasn't in Osaka. But I think we had to like go through Osaka to get to Nara. Um, mean, it was. Did we even go to Osaka? Wait, we did live a day. We did live like 2 days in Osaka, right? We did.
Yeah, we did.
Oh fuck, I forgot about that. All right, so we're getting our days
I mean,
mixed up.
Osaka was actually pretty nice. Osaka was pretty nice.
Okay, I don't know about nice, bro.
It
So
was
in
it was just the
Osaka,
area that we lived.
with the area we
The
live,
area
oh
that,
my god, it was hideous.
yeah, but the hotel, it wasn't even like the hotel was bad. The hotel was actually not that bad.
It was, it was, I don't know. So did we go to Nara, um, when we were in Osaka, where we were in Kyoto?
I don't remember. I don't remember that, but I just know we went to Nara.
All right, let
I
me
think
do
it might have been
this.
when we were in Osaka because I think we had nothing really to see in Osaka besides
I think
shopping.
when we were in Kyoto, we went to Nara.
Okay, maybe that too. I'm not too sure.
Anyways, when we went to Osaka. We live in like a pretty shitty neighborhood. Like there was literally shit on the ground, like near where we lived, and there's like homeless people, and like broken vending machine. Like I didn't know Japan can have broken vending machines, but they did near where we lived. Uh, it was bad, you know. It was a sad reality, you know. Japan isn't really all shiny rainbows. There's dark places too, so watch out where you book your hotels or hostels. The place we're at, it was a bit iffy. Thank God nothing bad happened. Um, we went to Osaka Castle, which was overrated in my opinion. It was just a castle. Like you had to pay to get in there, so we
I
just
mean,
looked from afar.
yeah, that's if you want to walk around in there. I think the Osaka Castle, it's you don't really need to go inside, I'd say. Like it's more so like the outside. I mean, you could go inside if you really, really, really are interested in the history of it, but it's not necessary. I think the entrance was, I think it was like a pretty high price for an entrance. That's why we decided not to do it. But you can there's other places around like near the Osaka Castle. Like there's a building and it's like a tourist spot, and you could like learn about the history of the castle. And there's like shops in there. So basically, you really don't need to go to the castle. I mean, you can go there and take pictures. That's free. So, which is still cool. You know, there's areas around the Osaka Castle you can walk and enjoy the scenery too. So I don't think we missed out on that much by not visiting the castle.
Yeah, honestly, if you're in Japan, like all you need to do is just see one temple, see one castle, see like one old building, and that's it. Like every like other places, other like is literally the same. It's just the same shit at other places. So it was chilling. I mean, we went to the mall. We did a little bit of shopping. I think. I don't think we went to like anywhere crazy famous attraction in Osaka besides the castle. Um, it was a far commute from where we lived to Osaka Castle. Um, and we were planning on staying up during the night so we can enjoy the Osaka nightlife, but no one stood up.
I mean, yeah,
No one stayed up.
yeah. I think nobody really wanted to stay up in Osaka because I think the neighborhood that we were in pretty sketchy to be around at night. So I think everybody just wanted
Shit, I
to
mean, if
go
four of
back.
us, like, what they gonna do? There's no guns
Yeah,
in what you call it, Japan.
yeah, but they got katanas.
Yeah, yeah, they have katana back in 1500s. Who carry katana in broad daylight nowadays? The worst is they harass you. That's it. That's the worst. Um, all right. I mean, our days in Osaka was not really crazy. Like I feel like um I feel like we had like one extra city that we visited was like I think it was too much. If we like took one city off of the journey, um,
Yeah, we spent like maybe 1 or 2 days in each city. No, actually 2 or 3 days, and then I think 4 days was probably like the max.
it
But
was too
honestly, you
much. I think if we take one city off, it would be perfect.
I think so too. I honestly think that we didn't need to go to that because realistically, Japan's a country that you would have to visit more than once, I would say. So if you're going to all these places, I mean, yes, you'll know where you want to go and where you don't want to go for the next visit, but like it's more so rushed that you can't really enjoy each city or each town you go to or each prefecture. But I mean, we spent what a total of 14 days around that time, 14 day ish, 15, 16, and we did a lot. So that wasn't like I don't regret doing all that, to be honest. I think it was a good run. Uh, Maybe I would have done things differently if it was like another first time, but honestly, I think the first time that we were there was pretty good. So
Yeah, I mean, I feel like especially if you're like from a Western culture, um, if you want to like fully explore Japan or like explore the main culture of Japan, like maybe half a year would be like a decent time to kind of take your time and just feel the vibes, you know. But you know, who has half a year unless you're retired? Anyways, after Osaka, we went to Nagoya. Honestly, we didn't even like thought about. We didn't. Yeah, we did not plan to visit Nagoya um, beforehand. It was just like a spot that we wanted to go to after our time was up in Osaka. And the day we went to Nagoya. How about you start with that?
well, we think we started traveling. It was a long trip. It was a couple hours. It was more than a couple hours. I think we started morning from Osaka to Nagoya. By the time we got to Nagoya, it was around the afternoon. It was like 12, maybe 1.
It was like
And I think
two.
that was it was no, it was
Oh
earlier
yeah,
than that.
when we got to our hostel, it was around two.
I thought it was because the check-in was what,
The check-in was
3?
5.
Well, no way it was that late.
It was. The check-in was at
I
5.
thought I thought check-in was around 3 or 4, and we got there like 1. And we had I remember because I remember because we had a couple hours left, so we had to like find somewhere, or we staying in the rain for, I think it was a good 2 hours or 3 hours.
Yeah, it was pouring on that day.
So
It was
it was
pouring.
pouring. Everybody was soaked. All our stuff from our luggage and yeah, everything was soaked, and it was just a bad day to travel. It was more so a day to just stay indoors, but unfortunately that we had to travel that day to get to Nagoya. And when we got there, we weren't able to check in because the hostel was closed. It was closed, and it doesn't you're not allowed to check in until it opens. So we stood in the rain for a good maybe 10-15 minutes. Then I got hungry and I left to go find food. And y'all just stayed in the rain. And I found a diner and I called y'all and y'all came over and we
Yeah, it
just
was like
spent
a
all
chain.
our time just eating in there.
It's like a chain
So
restaurant. It was good. Like
yeah,
they had the
it was
robots
prob
serving you.
it was probably like our first time in a diner in Japan. That was like our first, and then after that we went to like a few more diners, which I mean, it was probably a few. We went to a few of the. I think we went to like one same diner. It was just in a different location, and then we went back to that diner like what, another time. We went there back like every day, right? Or
I don't
at
remember.
least how many ever many days we were in Nagoya, because it was just like for the price, like the food was good, the service was pretty good, the quantity was pretty good, so we just kept going back, and it was just a nice place to eat at.
It was a nice place. It was nice. The menu was pretty good. The price is good. I mean, it was just good. Nothing to complain about. It wasn't anything crazy. Like I mean, after the first time, like it was just all right. The first time it was crazy because you're all wet and then like you're getting warm food. The robots serving you the food. Like oh my god, sensory overload. But after the first time, it wasn't all that. Still worth going after the first try, but you know, venture out sometimes. All right. So what else? What else did we do in Nagoya? I think we just went shopping. We didn't go anywhere crazy.
We went to a mall in Nagoya. We didn't even go shop. Well, did we go shopping? I don't know, but we definitely walked around in a big mall. It was like a really big mall, and we were supposed to go to Nagoya Castle, but because we spent so much time in the mall, we didn't really go to the castle. And Nagoya Castle looked very familiar to Osaka Castle, so we didn't really need to see two similar looking castles, so we just decided not to go. But it was a pretty walkable distance from our hostel, and we could have went. We just didn't feel like we need to.
Yeah. Uh, Anyways, Nagoya very not very memorable, at least compared to the other trips.
I think we could have skipped Nagoya. I think the only reason we stopped by Nagoya was so we didn't have to spend an entire day just
I
riding the
I
train.
think Dylan wanted to go.
Okay, maybe. I don't remember, but Nagoya, I didn't hate Nagoya. I just hated the day that it was raining and the day we got there. But other than that,
I didn't hate it either. I just
it
it
was a nice
wasn't
place.
anything memorable. I think. Let me check my
Yeah.
photos. Let me check my photos. Maybe there was something memorable. Man, like these photos, I can't find like there's no location on it. yeah, so June 1st, we were at Osaka Castle. Um, uh, I should took better notes, huh? Should have took
Yeah,
better notes.
should have kept a journal,
Why didn't you
a
keep a
travel
journal?
journal.
Yo, my man brought a whole tripod, but he barely got anything. He didn't even use
What do
the
you mean? I got a
tripod,
lot of.
and it's like
I. What do you mean? I did use it.
he put out two videos.
Yeah, I have a lot of footage, bro. I have a lot. I have like probably over 5, 10 gigs of footage. It's just all shaky footage, so it's like a lot. I mean, I could put it out and just call it a day. I don't even. It could literally just be raw footage, bro. I could literally upload it and then just.
How many you at?
What?
Cause you got nothing to
How about
upload.
if we get 500 likes, I'll keep uploading the videos and footage. Just 500 likes.
Oh, I have a screenshot of a order we had. Karage deep fried chicken, cartilage, sweet spicy taste, karage deep fried chicken wing. Sweet spicy taste. Okay, it was just all fried chicken. Um, yeah, I mean we. Bro, do your photos have location in it?
I think it's like yours. Some do, some doesn't.
That's weird. Grilled spicy chicken, cold udon noodles with rich chili oil and seasoned soy milk sauce.
Yeah,
So
that was from
Dylan
the
bought
diner,
that,
bro.
huh?
Yeah, that was from the diner. I can tell, yo.
Yeah. So Dylan bought that, and he was like, "This tastes good." So I was like, "You know what? Let me get it too." And it did not taste good. I could barely. I
Man,
didn't even finish it.
I mean, it wasn't bad. I tried it.
Yeah,
I,
you
didn't I
tried
try?
it. You
You
had a
didn't
little
finish it?
bit, but
Yeah, I
you
tried
didn't
yours.
have the
Either
whole
yours or
bowl.
Dylan's.
But you didn't have the whole
But
bowl. Like shit, I'll finish one bite too. The whole bowl, like it
yeah,
was not
but
it.
I mean, I was ordering other stuff, bro. I had my eyes on other stuff. And
It
I'm not
was
even a noodle person, to be honest. So
Karayoshi set chicken karaage 6 piece, grilled
I
spicy
remember
chicken.
that 100%.
Man, is
Good stuff.
do you remember where we lived in Osaka, in Nagoya?
Uh, I mean,
Oh yeah, it was so in Nagoya we were uh was that in Nagoya where we were right above? No, that wasn't in Nagoya. Actually, where did we live in Nagoya?
Nagoya, we lived in a hostel, and it was like tiny rooms. It was so tiny. We had a communal bathroom. I think you and Ivan shared a room. Me and Dylan shared a room. Um,
Oh yeah.
and it would yeah, we had like locks to the
Oh yeah.
room,
Oh yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
combination codes and stuff. Yeah, it was a nice. It was very tiny, but
yeah. Yeah,
it was probably
so
it was one of our tiniest spots that we lived in, probably.
yeah, and when like the
So
first floor with the owner, it was like a Japanese family. Like one of the guys
did they live
smoked like
there?
a little
I
bit of
don't know if they
weed.
lived there or not.
I think uh, I don't know.
Because I
Cause
think
every time I went down, I just see them.
yeah. Yo, I went down to like shower because the bathroom, there was a shower downstairs. And I think I walked past their room. It was like, I guess their living room or something. And they had like guests over and they were
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
drinking and stuff. And I was like,
yeah.
well, wait, what? I guess they do live here. But then I also will remember like, I think he left. I think they both left at a certain point at the night. Because I remember when I was washing my clothes and I went to go down and dry it, and then at some point they weren't even there when I went down to get my clothes. I don't know where they went, so that was interesting.
Maybe they were just out, and there was like
Maybe.
two bathroom where you can wash, right? Which was
I think so.
it's interesting. I mean, it wasn't bad. Like you had a one was small and the other one was big. Um, yeah, it's not terrible. It was just
I think
this.
all the places that we lived at weren't terrible. Like they were all livable. They were all pretty nice. I don't think honestly, if I had to live in all of those places again, I wouldn't complain. Like I think I would be able to live in all of those places because they were pretty good. I had a good night's sleep in all of those places. So that's just me.
Alright, say so. So after Nagoya, um, where did we go? We went back to Tokyo because Mango Mike had to go on the 6th or on the 5th.
Yeah, I mean, we would all have to go back to Tokyo anyway at some point to fly back to fly out.
Yeah, so we went to Shinjuku. Did we live in Shinjuku? Yeah, I think we booked the whole hostel in Shinjuku.
Was it Shinjuku or Shibuya? No, it wasn't Shibuya. It's Shinjuku.
Yeah, it was in Shinjuku.
Was
And
it?
Dylan left us. That was like the separation. So Dylan went to check out like south of Shinjuku. I think he went to like Yokosuka or Yokohama. And he was in Yokohama, which was like south of Tokyo, more towards like the Bay Area. And we were in Shinjuku. So it was a long travel from Nagoya to Tokyo. Even if you look on the map, it's very long. And the worst part is, we went to the wrong address. Remember that?
Oh yeah, yeah. We went to the wrong address twice.
Yeah, and guess who had the map up? Not
Yeah.
me. So I don't remember who was leading, but it wasn't me. So we went to the wrong places. I don't even know how. How did we ended up on the wrong go to the wrong address?
Well, first one, I think it was a hotel that we were supposed to have booked, but we booked a different hotel. So then we went to the hotel that we booked, but apparently there was there was a there was two
Oh yeah, they had like a like
two locations. So
yeah, they
we
had
went
like
to
the
the wrong
fancy one and
location.
then the shitty one. We booked the shitty one.
I think we went to the fancy one, to be honest.
No, the
Right?
fancy one, bro. Their hotel was all the way in like the 10th floor. Remember, like we had to go all the way up to the 10th
I
floor.
think that's their office, right? That's not like a hotel.
I think it was their hotel because they had like towels and everything, like towels, like a stack of towels, and then like napkins and like a bunch of just
Maybe,
accessories.
yeah. I mean, like, I wouldn't complain because
I wouldn't
honestly,
complain.
that was actually a nice room
It was
too.
a nice
Like,
place.
but yeah, it was just a good walk. Like, it was a good
It was a
distance.
decent walk. I
It was
think
probably well, actually,
it
it
was
was actually
next to
probably less than
like
10 minutes.
a university.
Yeah, which was pretty cool. I mean, you get to see students.
We didn't get to see any students. I think they
I
had
mean,
like
there was definitely people walking around
yeah. I
outside
mean,
of the.
there's. I mean, I don't think at that time like we didn't see enough students. So I
Yeah,
think they were just. I don't know. Maybe they have their summers off at the same time we do. I don't know. But anyways, that hotel or hostel was right above a 7-Eleven. Was it 7-Eleven or Lawson?
Well, I mean, I don't think we hit. There was like both probably. They were pretty close to each other.
I mean, we were right above a convenience store, so it made like buying stuff very easy. Um, so we only had one bed and like one, and then another bed and another like sofa thing. So it was three of us. Me and Mike, me and Mike slept together.
I think there was two beds, bro. There was two beds.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was two beds, and then it was a sofa bed. It was like twin beds, I think. It
Oh,
was
okay,
small
so
beds
me and Mike didn't sleep together.
because we not gay. JK, it's 2024. You could be whatever you want. How about you cut that out
I'll leave
so I
that
don't get
in.
canceled? Yo,
So you
that's
can
out of
get
pocket.
canceled.
Always want to bring me my downfall, huh?
So we both slept in the bed, and then our other friend Ivan slept in the sofa. Um, it was like a sofa bed. He wanted the
Yeah.
AC, so I was like, "Yeah, if you want the AC, go ahead, right under the AC, right under that AC." I wasn't complaining because I got the bed. Um, and then what did we do? We just walked around, right? We didn't do anything crazy.
Yeah, it was a nice. We went to. Where did we go? We went to. Yeah, we literally just walked around,
Yeah, we
bro.
just walked around, look at like markets and we went to Shibuya. We saw the Shibuya walk.
Oh yeah, we did. We did travel there. Yeah, it was like a day trip.
Yeah, and then
It
we
was very
we
quick. It
went to
was like
this like
close. It was like 30 minutes, right? 30 minutes to get there. Less than 30 minutes.
I don't remember, but we went to this like fancy like mall. You remember the entrance of that mall?
Yeah, it
Yeah, it
was like
was like
mirrors, right?
yeah, it was
I think I have a video of it.
yeah. If 1,000 likes, you'll see the video.
Yep, 1,000 likes.
Yeah, yeah, it was Kyoyu Plaza. That's what it was called. Kyoyu Plaza. Um, I have a video of it too. Uh, this was a video of the Shibuya walk. Yeah, the Shibuya walk wasn't even all that. Like it was crowded as fuck. Like you could not even see it. You can't even see
I
the
mean,
mall.
it
If
was.
you only see is people.
I think we were in the because we were one of the people in the crowd. I think if you were in a high up spot, you probably would have seen it better. Because I remember we went to the diner. Remember we went to the diner nearby,
Yeah.
uh, the Shibuya cross section or whatever. And then we wanted to get like a window seat so we can eat and
But we didn't get a
look
window
out,
seat.
but we didn't. So unfortunately, we just sat there and we looked,
Unfortunately, we
and
were
I
next to a
think,
shoddy who was I forgot what she looked
yep,
like.
yep. And how about you explain that story then? How about that?
No, I'm cutting that out. Well, let's continue.
You funny, huh?
A
You
thousand
funny.
likes, I'll drop this story. All right. Anyways, it wasn't anything crazy. I mean, we didn't buy anything at the mall. Like, we just looked at some products and looked at some books, bought some souvenirs, and that was it.
Yeah, I mean, it was still, I would say it was still worth visiting. I mean, it was just, I mean, if you go to Tokyo or at least the area where we were, Shinjuku and Shibuya, the area that we traveled, I think it's more modern, so you're not gonna see any crazy ancient attractions. You're gonna get malls and you're gonna get like cool streets maybe, but like if you're just looking for temples, you're probably not gonna find that many. There definitely are temples and shrines, but we did not go to Shinjuku and Shibuya for that. So we wanted to see anime stuff.
No, we didn't. Not in Shinjuku.
Shibuya was anime.
Shibuya?
Shibuya, yeah. Remember the Shibuya? There was like a lot of anime stuff, a lot of
Mm,
gotcha stuff.
probably. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, but along the trip we were just, I mean, sorry, not we. The the squad besides me was just all gambling away on vending machine, not vending machine. What are those claw machines?
Yeah.
And one of those um, slot machines. So
No, I did
basically,
not. I did not. Yo, I did not play claw machines like that. I played gotcha the gotchas. That was fun,
I mean, but you
but
also
not the
could.
vending machine.
I mean, I didn't play anything.
Yeah,
I didn't play anything. But I mean, if you're into that, go ahead. Go ahead.
I think that's what Japan is known for. So I would say it's worth spending some money on it. Not spending over $20, to be honest. I mean, if you depending on how much money you carry and how much
Sure.
money you want to spend on souvenirs, just you might want to budget for that.
I just didn't see the appeal of that. Like, if you want to go play the claw machine, bro, just go to go to round one near you or David and Buster's. There's
Yeah, but
one.
it's different. It's the vibe.
What vibe? The only vibe is that there's Japanese people around you.
Yeah, that's the vibe, dude.
Yeah, if you say so.
The vibe.
If you say so.
It's a good vibe.
Didn't you lose like $10 from like
Yeah, I
one turn,
did.
and you got like, I don't know what you got.
Yeah, it was a gamble. It was definitely a gamble.
Anyways, that was like the second to last day of Mango Mike in Tokyo. So after that, we went back to Tokyo. We went to Akihabara for the last time to just like, why did we go to Akihabara? Was it because you want to buy some souvenir?
Yeah, we went to Akihabara to buy souvenirs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we bought the book, remember?
Yeah, we did buy the book. Um,
It was a
so me and
pretty
Mango
cool book.
Mike both bought like a art book. So the book has like a collection of. Um, so it was by year. The book came out, I think, like one book edition per year. And then you had like the earlier version, had the later version, something like that. So it's like a collection of artwork from Japanese artists um, for in that year. Um, it was pretty cool. I mean, I still have it. I did read it all. I don't know about you though.
Yeah, I read mines too.
Yeah, for
I read
sure,
mines too.
for sure,
Yep.
for sure. Then what is on page 78?
Yo, I
That's
read
what
it
I
a long
thought.
time ago. See, read it a long time ago.
That's what I thought. And you also bought the art book for
Yeah, for
mm,
Kimi no Nawa.
yeah, your name. What you think about that book?
I think it's beautiful. It's a beautiful book. It's mainly just sceneries. It's not like characters or anything. It's literally all the sceneries in or the frames in the movie, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. So
One of
the
the best
last
anime films
place,
out there.
the place we separated. So we okay. Michael had his last meal in Japan. We found um, this place near. Was it in Akihabara or near Akihabara?
I think it was near Akihabara.
Yeah, there's like a karage and what?
Yeah, it was a karage place,
Okay, sure. It's a
basically.
karate place. And it was a good karaoke place.
Very
What are you
good.
talking
It was
about?
probably one of the best karaoke places we've been to during the whole trip.
How about you talk more about
There's nothing to say. It's just a good karaoke place. I mean, I forgot the name of it. If I ever go back to Japan and I go to the same spot, I'm gonna know that it's the place because it's sort of like you can tell from the location and stuff. It's very distinct.
it? Yeah,
So it's a good place.
good food. Their karaoke like it's super meaty, super you know
Super
fulfilling.
juicy, good portion size.
The miso
I mean,
soup was good. Um, it was
yeah,
overall nice
it's
vibes. I mean, the decoration inside was pretty neat, pretty nice, pretty Japanese style. Right.
yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, and then from there we finish and went our separate ways. You want to talk anything about your way back to the U.S.?
No,
Any
it
notable
was just
inventions?
I don't think anything crazy happened.
Yeah, you
It
went
was just
to
normal.
H&D, right?
I think so. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I flew out of. I think
So
I made it to my flight on time, so I didn't miss nothing. It was a fairly smooth flight back.
yeah, did you have fun on your flight?
Huh?
Did you have fun on your way back?
No, nothing. No, nothing crazy. Just a regular
Did you
flight.
miss us?
Not really. We spent 14 days together. I think I had a good time, but that was enough.
Did you miss Japan?
Oh yeah.
Were you looking
The
down the
minute I left,
window? Where did you sit?
uh, I think I sat at the window seat again. I might have. Yeah, I think I sat at the window seat again, but yeah, it wasn't it was I looked out and then I was like, yeah, okay. And then when the plane was in the air, I was like, all right, time to go to sleep.
Ah,
So,
well, yeah, that was conclusion for you.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. For me, so we met up. So remember, one of our friend we wasn't with us. So after Mango Mike left, we met up. Um, I think where did we go? I think we went to a Chinatown place in Tokyo. Um, yeah, it was like a Chinatown place. So there's like Chinese people there. We booked the hotel there. It was actually a nice hotel. Like that one was actually a hotel. Like there's like room service and everything. Um, I think it was like a chain hotel too. Uh, we were there for like 2 days, I think. Yeah, 2 days. Pretty nice. We had two rooms, two people in one room, and one person in the other room. Own shower, own TV, nice bed, and that was about it. There was like a movie theater too, but we didn't go.
In the hotel?
Yeah,
That's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
yeah. I mean, we kind of just walked around Tokyo, like souvenir shopping. We went to this pretty cool Seiko museum. Uh, had like all kinds of Seiko from the past. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And it had this like a little TV. showing like the history of Seiko. So after watching that, I was like, yo, you know what? It's time for me to buy a Seiko watch. So I did. Anyways, what else? Oh yeah, I also bought a knife, a Japanese like I don't know handmade knife or something. It was fucking hell expensive. I regret buying that shit. I should just went for like a cheaper option. That should cost it $200. A little more, a little over 200, I think.
How will you start using it then?
Bro, I mean it's
How
already
about next time we
used.
come over? Huh?
It's already used. It's being used.
All right. How about next time when we come over for a barbecue, you use that knife to cut up the meat?
Yeah, I'm not bringing that knife out to ruin it. I ain't ruining a $200 knife on some barbecue meat.
Wow. Okay. If you say so.
Yup. You can stick with using the IKEA knife. I'll tell you that.
Alrighty.
Bro, that shit got like a rust spot on it. Like, I don't even know how that happened. Anyways, kind of sad that I bought the knife. It's a pretty good looking knife. Is it worth the $200? Nope. Um, I mean, that was about it. And then we just head back, doodly around, ate some food, uh, and then we just took the train to NRT. And on the way
Alright.
to the airport, one of our friends lost the luggage. Apparently, someone took it mistaken for their own luggage. I don't even know how that happened, because that was a fucking distinct luggage case. That's a fucking big ass luggage bag. Luckily, we got it back, but that
Hey
literally took us
yo,
forever.
Meerman doing a sale, by the way. Spring 2024 sale. You can buy Meerman shoes for cheap
For how
on a
much?
discount. I mean, the normal price, you're probably like $50 less.
Like, bro, that's barely anything.
You're saving 50, $60 sometimes. 50, $60.
Yeah,
Not
that's
bad.
barely anything. I know
Not
you talking
bad.
about like 50% off or something.
Yeah, but it's still good quality, I would say. I think you could take a look, see if you want it.
Oh, I will. I will. Alright, I mean, that basically concludes the Japan trip. Unless you
All
have.
right. Well, yep. Like the video, subscribe. You know, if you get it to enough likes, you might want to turn on the bell notification icon so you can get all our new videos. And if we get enough likes, we'll release a PDF of our travel
Alright, that's
itinerary.
it. That's it.
And yeah.
Bye bye.
All right. See y'all later.